Hi Aaron, how are you doing?
I'm doing good.
That's good. I always like to hear that people I see are doing good in their lives. Well, my name is AJ Cortez. I'm the school social worker here. And before we get started, I wanted to let you know that I thank you for coming in today to see me. I know that I feel like you have a busy schedule as being a student, and so I'm glad that you made the choice to come and see me, as well as to let you know that everything that is said here stays here between you and I, and it's confidential information, and it's a judgment-free zone, so it's a safe space here. Whatever you say, it's not going to be used against you. Okay. Okay. So before we begin, tell me about what goes on in a typical daily situation for you.
I wake up, I get dressed. My mom works the early shift, so I get to school pretty early, probably like 7:30. And after that, I go through my classes. Right now, I'm currently taking gym class, which I really hate. And after that, my mom can't pick me up. So recently, with my spare time, I got a job at Wendy's on the street. And so I get off probably, depending on the manager, 11:30. I take bus 75 back home. I eat a bowl of cereal, watch a little TV, and go to sleep.
Okay. Well, thank you for sharing. It sounds like you actually do have a more stressful, busy life. On top of being a student, you have work, and I feel like it's a lot to balance, but it looks like you are balancing it very well. So is it okay if I ask you a couple questions?
Yeah, sure.
To get us started. I printed you a copy as well so that you can follow along. And what I'm going to be asking is a series of a couple questions. I like to use this tool when I see students here at the school, just to see about their alcohol or substance use. So is it okay if I ask you these questions? Like I said, it's going to be confidential.
Yeah, that's okay.
So during the past 12 months, did you drink any alcohol, even a few sips?
Yeah, I went to a party last week, got super drunk, so yes.
Okay. Have you smoked any marijuana?
Yes, I smoke weed.
Okay. Do you use anything else to get high, other drugs?
No, I pretty much just smoke weed or drink.
Okay. Have you ridden in a car driven by someone who was high or had been using any alcohol or drugs?
Well, I don't have a car, but my friend does. So when we go to parties, we usually drink and get drunk or get high together. So.
Okay. Do you ever use alcohol or drugs to feel better about yourself or fit in, relax?
Well, I mean, if you go to a party the way I do, everyone drinks. You either drink or you're not having fun.
Okay. Do you ever use alcohol or drugs while by yourself or alone?
Yeah, sometimes I get off of work and it's really hard to go to sleep, so beer helps a little.
Do you ever forget things while you're using alcohol or drugs?
Yeah, last week at the party, I don't remember anything past making out with that guy. I don't even know what happened after. So, yeah, I don't remember.
Do your family or friends ever tell you to cut down?
My mom used to be an alcoholic. She recently got sober. And so she tells me all the time. She lectures me. So, yeah, I do have people telling me to stop drinking.
Okay. Have you ever gotten into trouble for using alcohol?
No, I've never been caught.
No?
Mm-mm.
Well, thank you for your responses for that. I have the other sheet that I gave you. It shows the bar chart as you see at the top. All the numbers underneath that just show the different times that you answered yes to questions. So you did answer yes to 5 of them, and it shows there on the bar graph, as you can see, that that there's a high risk, for substance abuse. And on the bottom, it's where it states substance dependence, for 3 more of the following. Everything under that describes what all that means, and I can leave you that copy with you so you can look back at it if you need to. But do you have any questions or thoughts about what I asked or
I guess
anything?
I'm just shocked that I'm in the high risk. I guess I didn't think it was that serious, me drinking or me smoking.
Well, I can understand why you know, would be scared of things like that. I do want to be here as a support system for you. I do see you being successful in your life, and so I do want you to be a part of, building that support for you and, helping be a part of your success. Which is why I do have a couple of resources for you here that you can take with you that, connect, describe information that we talked about here today, as well as other information about individuals at your age who are going through similar situations. As well as here I have an action plan that has different questions that I had put together that asks you a very small things like, about for your goals and everything like that, so we can help build on that so that we could turn your actions into reality, as well as we can bring it back for future meetings, and we can go from there to see how we can turn those into realities. How does that sound?
That sounds good.
Yes? Okay. So would you be open to having more future meetings? Because I would like to meet with you more so we can help build on that.
Yeah, I would like that.
Okay. Well, it was nice meeting with you today, Erin. I look forward to seeing you in future meetings with you, okay?
Okay. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.